Print, email, Facebook, Twitter. More ambitious Canberra schoolgirls turn big idea into tiny house. It's little more spacious than a caravan, but it is affordable, transportable, has a small environmental footprint and is all the rage. The tiny house under construction at Canberra Girls Grammar is the result of a collaborative class project idea from a group of Year 11 students. STEM teacher Murray Mackay said he was taken by surprise when they suggested building a house last year. The girls investigated the tiny house movement in light of housing affordability issues and the idea their generation might never be able to afford their own houses, he said. So we created a number of cut-off dates to make sure building a tiny house was achievable in our time frame. The group's 10 students are dedicated, meeting in school holidays and before and after school hours. Felicity Patterson said each of the students had brought something different to the project. We appointed an architect, a project manager, an innovation manager and a marketing consultant, she said. For Lily Samatapang, the experience has left her inspired to explore a career in architecture. We got to meet with some actual architects, which was very useful for considering how we would power the house, she said. We've really learned how much time goes into something like this. We've had to refine our plans so many times, with so many drafts and so many redraws. And while the students have designed the tiny house with the idea of making it livable, they're expecting it will be furnished as a cafe to keep on site at school. Our space is livable to a certain extent, Lily said. We don't have a bathroom in there, but if we did, then yeah, it'd be great to live in. The micro-home fascination across Australia has grown in recent decades out of a need for affordable housing. It's really affordable, there's less heating required, so in turn your energy bill is going to go so much further down, Felicity said. Obviously we don't have a toilet, but if we did there'd be a lot less water required than for a typical house and a lot less piping in the walls. There's also a lot less maintenance needed to be done. If you need to move cities and you couldn't afford to live there, well, you'd just take your house with you and you wouldn't even have to pack. Drawings for the completed house include a kitchen, living room and mezzanine bedroom. It would be a reasonable size home for two, student Emily Chiu said. We didn't just want it to be functional but for it to look beautiful.